I don't give a fuck what you think about it. I just as well kill you today.
What is up, kaiju fans, viewers of the world, and fans of Godzilla and beyond that? It is I, Goji Fan 1000, and today we're going to be talking about Godzilla City on Edge of Battle, or Godzilla 2 City on Edge of Battle, you know, whatever Netflix calls it. Now, I just finished watching it today, and I gotta say, it's really good. I know this movie's getting a lot of shit from both critics and fans, but have you guys really just thought about it that it's a Godzilla anime series, not a Godzilla anime movie? If it was a Godzilla anime movie, it had both a start and a finish in just one movie. But each movie leaves off on a cliffhanger. You know why? Because it's a Godzilla anime movie series. And as an anime series, there's episodes and episodes that keep the story going. So think about it. I watched Dragon Ball Super. I like the start, and I also like the end. There are some episodes in it that I find god-awful and terribly just bad in general. But the series is still great because I watched it to the full end and saw what good came from it. Now, for the Godzilla anime series, I like where it's going so far because I'm getting to understand it as not like movies, but as episodes. I like to see the Godzilla movies as episodes of the anime Godzilla series. That's how I see it. Now, the one thing people are complaining about the most is the fact that Mechagodzilla and Godzilla never fight. Technically they do, because in the movie there is this thing called Mechagodzilla City. While Mechagodzilla isn't physically fighting him, he is fighting Godzilla on a much larger scale than usual. Keep in mind, in the movie and in the poster, Mechagodzilla is badly damaged, and while I was expecting them to fix him up and have him fight Godzilla, what would really be the point? Because we would have known that Mechagodzilla would have lost the fight. I mean, there's 3 movies in this entire series, so that means Mechagodzilla would be destroyed in the second one. Like, what would be the point of seeing that? Now, I know people, you know that would have been excited to see. I was really hoping that Mechagodzilla would physically fight Godzilla. I would love to see Mechagodzilla with his freaking insect bug-like face punch Godzilla square in his jaw, but you know, we didn't get that. But what we did, we got something a little bit better. We got a little bit of character development, more details on the Bill Saluda and Memphis, the freaking alien, the weird one. It kind of reminds me of Whis. That guy, his species, the Nutella people, yeah. But we got to learn a little bit more about their species, their morals, and how the Bill Saluda are so consumed by technology that they literally are monsters. Well, they don't turn into monsters, but just watch the freaking movie. But I think, like, throughout the movie, they're showing that things that you have a grudge on, or things you just let consume you, turn you into a monster, and it kind of shows the darker half of yourself. It showed a darker half of a lot of characters. There's some character development, and there's a little bit more explained for like each character in the movie. Like I said, it's just character development. Yuko, I finally got to know what her, I finally remember her name, because in the first movie she's just there. She literally had no importance in the first movie. But we got to learn a little bit more, and we got to learn about how Haru's actions as, you know, a captain could have, like, you know, terrible outcomes for everyone. We did lose quite a lot of characters. We lost some characters to just death in general, and some just gave up their lives to supply Mechagodzilla, which I would get to, but here's how my reviews go. When I review a movie, I don't break it down like other movie reviewers. If you want to have the whole movie broken, you know, just described and in full detail, scene by scene and everything, go to another YouTuber who can do that shit. because I don't feel like going through that time. Plus, writing scripts and planning stuff isn't my thing. All this is basically improv, so deal with me. Basically, a lot of things have changed in this movie. Godzilla, while he doesn't have a lot of screen time, it's more about like just the characters in general. Not much from the mothership, the people on top of the ship in the giant sky or some shit. Why do I sound like a freaking idiot right now? Basically, so if you guys want some freaking definition of the movie, I guess, you know, some people killed at the end of the movie, some of them survive. Haru wakes up in the I don't know what the village people's name are. I forgot that shit. I watched the movie 3 times. I still don't remember it. The freaking village people, I'm gonna call them the Mothra people. So yeah, the Mothra people, they treat Haru's wounds, and you know, they find their way to the other soldier people whose names I really don't care about. So, you know, they're at a bind at first, then they get to meet their village, and like how they worship some type of god, so similar to all the other aliens. But they also worship, they keep mentioning crows and birds. It's supposed to be philosophical and religious and some kind of weird stuff that I can't wrap my head around. They also say they worship this egg, or like their savior, their god, one of their gods tried to fight Godzilla, ended up dying and leaving an egg. Obviously, this is a pretty big character trait of Mothra, you know, always fighting Godzilla and just dying and leaving an egg, only to sprout another child to have it killed by Godzilla again. It's pretty sad now that I think about it. Anyway, so, you know, they get together, you know, they discovered that there's a lost city, and it's made out of something called nanometal, and turns out the Mechagodzilla plan that backfired in the first movie, Mechagodzilla was destroyed. Like, his body is just gone. There's nothing left but his head and a whole bunch of rubble. But during those 20,000 years of just, you know, laying there, the nanometal just started, you know, it's like metal intelligence, and it started building its own city and stuff, and just like keeping itself hidden, making clouds on this mountain to keep it away from Godzilla's radar and stuff. So yeah, Mechagodzilla has been developing. While Mechagodzilla, we don't get his full body. I mean, I know the advertisements for this movie showed a lot of Mechagodzilla in his full body about to fight Godzilla, but we get none of that in this movie, and I am disappointed. As much as I want to ignore that, I cannot forgive the fact that Toho freaking, like, they advertised Mechagodzilla in his full body, ready to fight Godzilla, only to give us a city with guns and domes and shit. But yeah, but there are a lot of issues with this movie. After watching it 3 times, I do see the gripes and issues that everyone's addressing. The thing is, I don't care, because I'm actually just a simple moviegoer. I'm not complex. I'm not looking for story, like character arcs or some complex character or some stuff. I'm just here for the kaijus, man. Why can't I freaking enjoy kaijus? Yet then when I hear these people just ranting and shit about, oh, the humans suck. Dude, it's a Godzilla movie. What do you expect? Do you want to see Godzilla, or do you want to see humans? I know people want Godzilla to be, the humans to be as good in the roles as Godzilla. Godzilla doesn't have to be good in his role. He can just be Godzilla, and people would still clap and cheer for that shit. The humans, just terrible. But anyway, Mechagodzilla, he builds himself into a city. Like, he literally turns into a city on a mountain. So the Bill Saluda and the humans and stuff, they go in, they discover Mechagodzilla's head, and they reactivate it, and the whole city, you know, gets on control, and they make up this new strategy of how to defeat Godzilla. Something about leading him into a trap where, like, they sink the ground underneath them and lead him into like a tunnel going towards the city. It's not like an underground tunnel. It's like a tunnel just with an opening and stuff. And if Godzilla reaches the city, they're gonna pour the nanometal, that liquid nanometal that solidifies and is supposed to keep Godzilla still, so they can collapse his shield by destroying that dorsal fin and shooting him with something called an EMP harpoon, which sounds and looks freaking awesome. When they shoot it at Godzilla, it's just amazing. I'll get to that part in a little bit. So they're discussing their plans and everything. Memphis, I don't know. Haru is freaking going through a dilemma. He's feeling lost. It's like the whole war against Godzilla and like his grudge, it's starting to wear on him, and like everything's starting to affect him. Just the wear and tear, well, not wear and tear, but like the pressure of being captain and feeling responsible for the deaths of many, thinking, you know, that his actions killed a lot of the crew that he loaned to keep and survive. What the fuck am I going with this? Anyway, yeah, Haru going through some major mental drama stuff. Memphis talks to him. He cheers him up. That scene in the trailer where it looks like he's about to kiss him, that's not true. He was just whispering in his ear about something. He said that his planet was destroyed by this great monster. Compared to Godzilla, you have no reason to fear him. You should fear the thing that destroyed my planet. Oh, now that I think about it, you guys should fear the thing that destroyed my planet. You wanna know who destroyed my planet? You got it, Knuckles. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, he whispers in his ear, and that actually leads to a post-credit scene at the end, which I will explain a little bit later. Anyway, this video is gonna be a little bit much shorter. So Godzilla begins moving. He wakes his fat ass up, and he starts walking towards the city. Just waddling those thick legs, or thick metal legs. I don't freaking know. He starts walking towards the city. They notice this. Bill Saluto activate the city, and there was this weird part where like they started fusing themselves with the nanometal to become one because of some philosophical intelligence domination bullshit. I don't know. What kind of review is this? How far have I gone with this? Anyway, the trap works. They get Godzilla in the liquid nanometal and they trap him and they shoot him with the EMP harpoon, only to realize that this has a terrible reaction. Not only does Godzilla not die and not explode like the first one, he actually just starts erupting this giant wave of heat and stuff, and it's just melting the city. And the Bill Saluto try to betray Haru, so he just shoots the base down, basically destroying Mechagodzilla. Godzilla is now just burning Godzilla planet, and while Yuko dies, I honestly don't know how to feel about that. I actually felt really sad because she had a little bit more character development, and I would have wanted to see her grow as a character more, but by the end she the nano metal that was fusing with her, it fused with her too much, and she died from it immediately. And Harura, like the very last scene of the movie, is just Harura sobbing and cradling her dead body, and it's kind of disturbing. It's really it's a really dark Godzilla anime series. So yeah, there we go. But as for a post-credit scene, the thing that Memphis whispers in Haru's ear, and basically everybody knows this by now. Thanks a lot, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, so what Memphis whispers in Haru's ear is that the monster that destroyed his planet was none other than the holy golden three-headed dragon King Ghidorah. He just whispers Ghidorah, and that's basically it, and the movie just ends off like that. So yeah, Ghidorah for the third movie. I wonder why, new Godzilla anime 2019. What else is coming out? Godzilla King of Monsters 2019. I'm done with this freaking review. This thing is terrible. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And as always, have a good day, G-fans. And if you ever want me to review any other movies with my ridiculous voice and shenanigans and whatever, comment that shit down below. And as always, have a good day. How should I leave this video off on? So, I've been playing this game called Fortnite. Well, I only played it twice. I don't like it, like, at all. But, since Fortnite is sort of mainstream, I guess, I'll just leave this funny video that reminds people of Fortnite. So, yeah, here you go. Peace out, my kaiju fans and loyal viewers.
You're just being shy. Don't worry, buddy. You're doing fine. I won't let you blow this. What kind of place is this?
Is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be the last one. what you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number, so
Yeah.
the number one.
I get my best flows and test on my next shows while my whiteboard is marked up with